I think Montanans should vote for me because if you want to know what I'll do, look at what I've done. Actually, DC is not working for us. And Senator Daines, whatever Mitch McConnell says he'll do, I've always worked with Republicans along the way. Look, we need to actually bring Democrats and Republicans together to address some of the issues that we've talked about today. Everything from infrastructure to making sure that we have all Montanans have good health care, to making sure that DC can work for us, not the corporations and the special interests. But Steve Daines is captured, certainly, by those special interests. I think when I was fighting to protect net neutrality for all Montanans, he actually voted against that, then took money from telecom PACs. Or at the times when we fought for our public lands, you need a senator that's going to fight for the public lands all 6 years, not in the last 4 months. So the way I've worked is the way I'd work in DC, and that's why I'm asking Montanans to vote for me.
This question?
Yeah, just in terms of seniority, Mr. Bullock. I mean, do you believe all of those things are something you will be able to do, you'll be able to accomplish as a freshman senator?
Well, I think candidly, with that seniority, Steve Daines has accomplished a lot for corporations. And like when you look at those tax cuts that he was in the middle of drafting, 83% go to the top 1%. We get nothing. So he's been able to certainly get a lot done for the wealthy and corporations, but not most Montanans. So I think it's more important to actually have somebody that's going to fight for all Montanans, even those you may not always agree with, than it is to be captured by the special interest and party.
Thank you, Mr. Bullock.
It was great that the Land Water Conservation Fund is finally funded. But I guess that's election year, because before this year, Senator Daines voted to pull money away from it and never fully fund it. He voted for measures that would help transfer public lands. And while he should be representing us, he's been taking like $50,000 from the Wilkes brothers that are actually blocking public access. The way that I'll work in Washington is the same that I've worked in Montana, by bringing people together, by saying it's so much more important than sort of the political food fights of the day to get stuff done. And that's why I want to do this job.